Hey, what's up? It's Neevz. Today we're gonna do a quick video. We're gonna go through a couple different parts of the Kendrick Lamar song "Swimming Pools" that I took, and we're gonna try to take a look at how I think that they're put together. But it's not exactly how it's done, but just how I kind of thought it out. But yeah. So the person that does the mixing for Kendrick Lamar and his group is mixed by Ali, and you should go check out the interview with him in the episode of Pensado's Place with the link down below, and then yeah, there's a lot of good information there. But so yeah, it's the first part, which is the beginning of the second verse right after the hook. So I'm play right now. Okay, so has like that voice. First the voice. So imagine that this is the clip right here. First of all, the voice is transposed up. So like you go over maybe to 5, and so yeah, it's the opposite of if you would go negative and it becomes high and it kind of makes that screechy kind of sound. And then you probably want to add EQ and mix up the reverb and all kind of shit like that. That's, yeah, just imagine for now. But yeah, so first, so it's a high pitched kind of sound. Okay, another thing, it's also kind of going back and forth in the stereo field. So what you want to do is you want to automate your panning so it goes from left to right, and then that looks something like this in Studio One. So imagine, yeah, so it's gonna go from like one side to the next and then back, and then yeah, so just imagine. Yeah, so this would be just the vocal though. So this would be just the main vocal that you transposed up and EQ'd and shit, not this clip of the song that I'm using. So yeah, and it will go from the right speaker to the left, back to the right, and you can see that right here. Okay, so yeah, transpose it up and then EQ, reverb, whatever, blah blah blah, and then you want to automate the panning like that, somewhere like that. But yeah, basically what I want to talk about is just try to experiment like this and finding your own type of style and creating your own kind of things as far as mixing. And yeah, this song is a pretty good example I like. But here's the next one, which kind of like sounds like it's swimming in these background vocals right here, and he does in the first verse too, but it sounds better in the second verse, in my opinion. Okay, and then for those parts, there is basically your main vocal in the middle, which would be this one, and then you have the swimming ones on like the left and right, kind of whatever. What the way I think he did this? Okay, so you just mix this the main one, like a regular lead vocal. Then you mix these ones, and then you'd probably end up throwing like a chorus stuff on it, something like that, or mess around with these, or maybe a flanger actually too. One of those two, and then you get that kind of sound like where it's like washed in the back kind of, but has like a sheen over it. It's not really like just reverb and delay and stuff. It has like a little extra, so it's either that, I think it's one of those two, or like a version of one of those two, a different type of unit. But yeah, so the flanger or chorus, and that's how I think you get that like kind of that background sound. And then what also you do is you do record the main track one way like you're doing the main track, and then for these one too, you want to record the overdubs for them. You want to record them and say the same words, but try to like switch up the tone so it blends in with you'd want it to be too similar with the main track. You kind of want it to have its own sound. Kind of sounds like he's more serious on the main one. I don't know, and then like I don't know, just a different twist in his voice or whatever. So, but yeah, you want to always mess with the tone and try experiment with that. But yeah, I'll let you listen to it again and try to listen for that. Like listen how the dubs are on the outside. Yeah, so that's it helps add keeps that part of the verse moving. It sounds good, you know what I mean? Keeps things moving, and then it pushes right into the hook, which is what you want to do and keep the energy up. And yeah, that's it for now. That's I'm gonna be breaking down some other songs and looking at some other stuff, but that's just how I think you do all these ones. And the tracks might look something like that. Doesn't need to. But yeah, please subscribe and thumbs up and whatever, and give me any comments what you want to be checked out in like another episode. And yeah, for sure, it's no Neevz. Thank you. Peace.